If, after turning 60, you've noticed your body doesn't respond the way it used to, especially in those private moments, it's not just about age. According to the American Heart Association, more than 60% of circulation issues in older men aren't caused by years alone, but by subtle changes in the blood vessels, changes most men don't notice until the signs are impossible to ignore. I'm Dr. Benjamin Hartwell, a men's health physician with over 20 years of experience. I've seen men who thought their best days were behind them regain energy, intimacy, and confidence with simple changes made right in their own kitchens. And I'm not talking about little blue pills or quick fixes. I mean restoring your body's natural blood flow, the way it was designed to work. Picture your circulatory system as a river that once flowed strong, but is now slowed, clogged by silt and debris. When that flow weakens, it's not just your overall health that suffers. Your manhood is put to the test. The good news is, one right ingredient can create a noticeable difference in just a few weeks. Before I share 3 foods that science has proven can improve circulation, restore energy, and reignite your body's responsiveness, leave a comment with a 1 if this sounds like you, or a 0 if you've tried many things but still haven't found a real solution. Your feedback helps me focus on the most important topics for upcoming videos. And the first food, I bet many men overlook it, even though it's sitting right in the corner of the grocery store, has been used as a weapon for heart health and male vitality for hundreds of years. That food is garlic. Not just a seasoning to sprinkle on your dinner, but a true powerhouse for circulation and men's health. Inside each clove is allicin, a compound that only forms when garlic is crushed or chopped. A 2018 study in the Journal of Nutrition found that just 4 grams of fresh garlic daily for 12 weeks increased arterial elasticity by 9% and lowered systolic blood pressure by an average of 7 millimeters of mercury. For a man over 60, that's enough to turn sluggishness into sharpness, strength, and daily confidence. I once told this to a patient named George, 67. He laughed, "Doc, I've been eating garlic my whole life, but I never thought it could save my manhood." 6 weeks after starting his mornings with 3 crushed cloves and a spoonful of honey, George shook my hand firmly and said, "I feel 10 years younger, and my wife noticed too." The science is clear. Allicin naturally relaxes blood vessels, improves circulation, and stimulates the production of nitric oxide, the green light for blood to flow where it's needed, when it's needed, including areas men particularly care about. But that's not all. Once in the body, allicin also boosts hydrogen sulfide H2S production, another powerful chemical signal that relaxes arteries, increasing blood flow to the heart, legs, and lower body, reduces plaque buildup for smoother circulation, helps regulate blood pressure without sudden strain. No blue pills, no unpleasant side effects, just the strength of a food that has supported heart and male vitality for centuries. Even colleagues who were once skeptical have changed their minds after seeing their patients return month after month with results they could feel, measure, and repeat. Warmer hands and feet, better stamina, quicker responses in private moments. To get the most out of it, aim for 3 to 4 raw cloves daily. Crush or chop them, let them sit for 10 minutes before eating to fully activate allicin. If the sharp taste is too much, mix with honey or mash with unsalted butter on whole grain bread. Some of my patients also juice about 5 grams and take it with breakfast and dinner. If you're on blood thinners or have low blood pressure, check with your doctor before using high doses. Remember, this isn't an overnight miracle. Think of garlic as a patient plumber. Each day, it softens artery walls, clears blockages, and helps you feel warmer, more energized, and more responsive. And once your blood vessels are cleared, it's time to strengthen them from another angle, calming hidden inflammation and nourishing vessel elasticity with a food many men still think is just for brain health. But it's far more powerful than that. If garlic is the plumber clearing your blood flow, the next food is the maintenance crew, reducing inflammation, nourishing, and keeping your circulatory system running smoothly for the long haul. And surprisingly, it's not red meat like many men believe. Instead, fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines are the real heavyweight champions for circulation and vitality. Most people know fatty fish are rich in omega-3s for memory, but research shows a direct impact on blood vessel health and sexual function. A 2012 American Journal of Clinical Nutrition study found that people who ate fatty fish at least 3 times a week for 8 weeks significantly improved endothelial function, the inner lining of blood vessels, and reduced C-reactive protein, a key inflammation marker. That means smoother blood flow, more elastic arteries, and better responsiveness when it counts. I remember Robert, 65, a retired teacher who came in with cold hands and feet, low energy, and a tired look in his eyes. He'd tried multiple vitamins, even considered ED medication, but the effects never lasted. We started simple: 3 meals of fatty fish per week, wild salmon and mackerel when possible, while cutting out processed meats. 6 weeks later, Robert walked in with a smile and a lighter step, sleeping better, warmer hands and feet, brisk morning walks, and he whispered, "My wife says, I'm back." The mechanism of omega-3s, EPA, and DHA is crystal clear. They reduce silent inflammation inside artery walls, keeping blood vessels flexible and less prone to hardening. They repair the endothelium, the inner lining of your blood vessels, so they can respond faster when blood flow needs to increase. They support nitric oxide production, helping vessels open at the right moment to deliver blood and oxygen throughout the body. Unlike medication, which often works through a single biological pathway and comes with side effects, omega-3s work gently and broadly, nourishing your heart, brain, and muscles all at once. That's why the changes you notice aren't just in performance, but also in sleep, mood, and stamina. How to use them effectively. Aim for 3 to 4 meals of fatty fish each week. Salmon, mackerel, sardines, choosing wild-caught over farmed whenever possible to reduce the risk of contaminants. If you don't eat fish, consider a high-quality fish oil supplement, but make sure it's purified and check with your doctor if you're on blood thinners. Think of it this way: if garlic unlocks stronger blood flow, then omega-3s from fatty fish are the lubricant that keeps the gears of your circulatory system running smoothly and reliably. And once you have that strong foundation, the next step is to protect and rejuvenate your blood vessels from the inside out with powerful antioxidants you can find in a bright, juicy fruit sitting right in your kitchen. After your blood flow has been cleared by garlic and nourished and protected by omega-3s from fatty fish, the final step in this trio is to guard and rejuvenate your blood vessels from within. And you might be surprised, the source isn't some rare, expensive herb, but something as simple as citrus fruits, oranges, grapefruits, and lemons. You might drink them in the morning without ever realizing their true power for circulation and vitality. These bright, juicy fruits are packed with vitamin C and flavonoids, especially hesperidin and naringine, a duo that delivers strong antioxidant effects, stimulates nitric oxide production, and improves endothelial function. A 2014 American Journal of Clinical Nutrition study found that just 500 milliliters of pure orange juice a day for 6 weeks significantly improved nitric oxide-dependent vasodilation and reduced signs of vascular inflammation in adults. I remember James, 68, who came to me with cold hands even in warm weather, restless sleep, and energy that crashed by mid-morning. We didn't add expensive supplements or new medications, just one change: a glass of fresh squeezed orange juice in the morning, a water bottle with lemon slices throughout the day, and half a grapefruit before lunch. 8 weeks later, James walked in with a wide smile, saying his hands were warm, his energy lasted all day, and his afternoon walks felt easier. "I feel more present," he told me. The mechanism is straightforward. Vitamin C helps your body produce collagen and elastin, the elastic fibers that keep vessel walls supple and resistant to brittleness. Flavonoids protect the endothelium from free radical damage, reduce chronic inflammation, and support vessel relaxation. Nitric oxide production gets a boost, helping vessels open more quickly when blood flow needs to increase. What's remarkable is that citrus works in 2 ways: directly triggering vessel relaxation when needed, and indirectly maintaining and protecting vessel health over the long term. The result? You don't just feel warmer hands and steadier energy. You keep that stability for years if you maintain the habit. How to apply it? At least 1 serving daily. A glass of fresh squeezed orange juice, half a grapefruit, or lemon slices in your water. Prioritize fresh or cold-pressed juice with no added sugar. Pair oranges or grapefruit with a protein-rich breakfast, or enjoy them as a snack to optimize absorption. If you're on cholesterol-lowering or blood-thinning medication, check with your doctor before consuming large amounts of grapefruit. Think of your circulatory system like a highway. Garlic is the road crew clearing debris, fatty fish is the fresh layer of asphalt, and citrus fruits are the regular maintenance, preventing wear and tear and keeping traffic flowing smoothly. And here's the key point. Many men, instead of nourishing and protecting this system, take shortcuts, turning to pills that give an instant effect but never fix the root problem. Before you go down that path, I want to share with you a truth I've learned from 20 years in practice. When men feel their performance slipping, they often reach immediately for the little blue pills or quick fix aids. I understand, when you want to get that feeling back, your instinct is to grab something that can flip the switch right away. But over 2 decades, I've seen the same pattern play out countless times. The first few doses work fast, but soon the dose needs to increase, the effects fade, and the body becomes dependent. Let me tell you about Daniel, 70. He came to me after nearly a decade of relying on ED medication. At first, it was a lifesaver, he said. But then I realized it wasn't working like it used to, and my body just felt more drained. When we ran tests, the real problem was poor circulation and stiff, inelastic blood vessels, issues the pills had never fixed. The difference comes down to the mechanism. Performance drugs force one biological pathway to fire immediately, ignoring the true condition of the blood vessels. The natural solution: nourish, repair, and activate multiple biological pathways at the same time. Reduce inflammation, protect the endothelium, increase nitric oxide, restoring your body's natural ability to perform. When Daniel switched to the nutrition plan and daily habits I designed, starting with the 3 foods you've just learned about, he no longer needed medication. 6 months later, he told me, I didn't just get intimacy back, I got my overall health back. For the first time in years, I feel in control of my body. I'm not saying medication can't be part of the answer in certain cases, but if you want lasting results, waking up every morning with a body that's ready without depending on a pill, you need to build a foundation. And that foundation is made of what you eat, drink, and how you care for your blood vessels every single day. So how do you turn this knowledge into a clear, easy-to-follow plan that doesn't take hours but still delivers real results? That's why I created the 7-day circulation jumpstart plan, so you'll know exactly what to do from morning to night, step by step, in your very first week. The 7-day circulation jumpstart plan. I want you to see this as your starting map. We're not overhauling everything at once. We just need that first week to let your body remember what healthy blood flow feels like and to see results clear enough that you'll want to keep going. Morning. Activate the flow. Right after waking, drink a full glass of warm water. This wakes up your circulatory system, thins the blood after hours of sleep, and prepares you for the next step. Then, eat 3 raw garlic cloves crushed and left for 10 minutes to form allicin, mixed with a spoonful of honey or mashed into unsalted butter on whole grain bread. With an empty stomach, your body will absorb the active compounds more effectively. Mid-morning, load up on vitamin C and flavonoids. Have 1 fresh orange or a glass of pure, fresh squeezed orange juice. No added sugar. Vitamin C supports collagen production for your vessel walls, while flavonoids help your endothelium stay flexible. Lunch. Nutrition for your blood vessels. At least 1 serving of fatty fish, salmon, mackerel, or sardines, prepared simply, such as grilled or lightly pan-seared. Omega-3s will calm inflammation and keep vessel walls supple. Pair with nitrate-rich greens like spinach or kale to boost nitric oxide even further. Afternoon, keep circulation steady. Stay hydrated throughout the day, but especially drink 1 glass of diluted lemon water around 3 to 4 p.m. This is when energy often dips, and lemon adds vitamin C while keeping you alert without caffeine. Evening, restore and maintain. If you skipped fatty fish at lunch, add it to dinner. Take a light 10 to 15-minute walk after your meal. This helps circulation, especially in the abdomen and pelvic area, where blood flow can slow after a heavy dinner. Before bed, prepare for tomorrow. Turn off electronic devices 30 minutes before sleeping. Deep sleep is when your body repairs vessel walls and balances hormones, including those tied to desire and stamina. Practice 4 to 6 breathing. Inhale for 4 seconds, exhale for 6 seconds, repeat 5 times. This lowers stress, relaxes blood vessels, and keeps blood pressure stable. Success tip: you don't have to hit 100% every day. Even 80% consistency will get your body responding. After the first week, you'll likely notice warmer hands and feet, steadier energy, and a clearer mind. And remember, this is just the beginning. Keep these steps going for a few weeks, and the results will compound, like adding deposits into your health account every day, letting the interest work for you. Next, I want to share the most important thing: why these small changes deliver such big results, and how you can keep them going for life without feeling restricted. If you've stayed with me this far, it means you truly care about your health, performance, and quality of life. That already puts you in the small group of men who take action before losing even more. You've now seen how garlic clears the path, fatty fish nourishes and reduces inflammation, and citrus fruits protect and rejuvenate vessel walls. 3 steps that may seem simple, but when combined and repeated consistently, they create a powerful, resilient circulatory system, the foundation for energy, stamina, and confidence that age alone can't take away. The first week will be a turning point, not because everything changes in 7 days, but because you'll start feeling the signals: warmer hands, lighter steps, energy that no longer crashes mid-morning. These small changes are your body's way of saying it still knows how to recover if you give it the right tools. I've seen hundreds of men transform this way, not just improving performance, but improving life itself. Deeper sleep, sharper focus, closer relationships. You can absolutely be one of them. If what I've shared today resonates with you, let me know by leaving a 1 in the comments if you're ready to get started, or a 0 if you've tried many things but haven't found a lasting solution yet. I read every comment, and they help me decide which topics to prioritize in upcoming videos. Hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss the step-by-step guidance I'll be sharing each week. And if you think this video could help a friend or loved one, share it with them. It might be the very first step toward regaining their health and confidence. I'm Dr. Benjamin Hartwell, and I believe men's health after 60 isn't about running away from aging. It's about actively maintaining and upgrading what you already have. Start today. Your body will thank you, and so will the people you love.